Yeah, that's one, I just got one too.
Repeat the
I've got sound if it's
Mr. Mayor,
just
may I
picking
just
this up.
point? Sure. And sole reason I'm here.
if we come up here, Steve, we should get recorded.
The, general liability property, all that thing. Just mentioned, it removed last year, $284,000. October, we added $10 million to the policy for the new water plant. April, we added another $19 million for the new water plant. It actually raised the premium you all paid for insurance last year to $300,000. So it's really not an increase for you. I think you said 25,000.
Yeah, that's from what we paid last
You
year.
take what you all actually paid to what they're showing the renewal now, I think it's at 310, 312. Above 300, you're talking $12,000, you're talking 3.3% increase. So it's not a $30,000 increase, it's actually a $12,000. After you take that 29 million into account. And I think I probably have the same.
General liability, property, workers' comp, insurance. I'll entertain a motion to approve that.
I'll make a motion.
Second by Gina, all in favor? Next item on the agenda is property located at 1150 Elizabethtown Road. We had looked at that property for the purpose of building a farmer's market on the property. The county has actually purchased the property this time. So anything we talked about going into it 50/50. That will allow us to build a nice facility there. There is a grant that we have trying to think, Whitney, the ACS office is going to help us with. We're going to have some input also. The grant is up to $250,000 matching grant. So I think we're just going in with the county, between that and the grant, it will allow us to build a nice facility there for the people in the community. I've spoken with several people involved with farmers markets and things like that. They're very excited about it. So I guess what we need to do is see if we get any input, questions from anyone concerning the property, the location.
What's the price on the property?
Total price is $300,000. Yes. The grant will not cover property, it will cover construction for us, building.
So are we going 50/50 on the land or 50/50 on the project or
Both.
both?
Both, yes.
Because these solar signs already been put up.
The county has purchased it.
So
At this-
we're going to reimburse them?
Yes. If everybody's good with it, we would reimburse the county.
And if we're not good with it, then what happens? The county just bought them a piece of ground?
It's, we looked at the price that the property sold for across the road. It was considerably more than this price. There's 4 acres on the spot that we're looking at. And then you add anything you were there. We did have, while we were standing discussing price, and we had a gentleman walk up in between us and offer a gentleman $25,000 more than we gave. Just on the spot. So that was one of the reasons Judge Henderson wanted to go ahead and act on it, because I don't think you'll find any better location for something like that in the city. I don't know of anything for sale that would rival it at all as far as location. I'm sure about price, since the picture's pretty high. So,
Wasn't the goal to try to build a big pavilion or something on it
Yeah.
for the farm market?
yeah.
Still have enough parking?
Yeah, there's 4 acres there. Kevin's talking about is building a pavilion in the middle of it. Of course, having a drive all the way around it, and you have room on each side. If you didn't have enough room in the pavilion, you have pop-up tents on each side. So it goes from 62 there all the way back to the railroad tracks.
Yeah. Is there any speculation on what building and stuff will cost?
Judging from another building we had priced, I'm guessing in the neighborhood of, depends on how. I think one of the biggest, of course, concrete's gonna be a big issue. One of the bigger issues we're gonna face is putting in restrooms. Probably gonna, if we build something like that, we want to put restrooms there, I think, so, rather than rely on porta potties. We did a building probably, what would you say, Danny? 2.5, 3 times the size over here. It was around $1 billion. So, just a rough guesstimate. I'm guessing 250 to 300, somewhere in there. With, which would be a red iron building with all the sides except one had the restrooms. Pretty excited for another to be open.
There's not used for farmers market, probably used for like over there at the park, it's like right there.
So what would the parking look like around this pavilion type thing? Are we gonna do, would it be gravel, would it be blacktop? What?
I think if we're gonna build it, we need to blacktop it, make it nice, you know. I think it'll be used a lot. Say, when I talked to Willie down at the S6 office, they were extremely pleased. I don't know if you guys have all noticed, but we've let the farmers market start using City Hall parking lot on Saturday morning.
Love it.
Well, I talked to one of the boys down there, I went to get some meat from him down over at the ASCS office on Saturday. He said he was there $500 a long customer he had. So that's when we started looking for a place in town, and decided to start that we use the City Hall parking lot. And on Wednesdays, they use the back lot, Central Main there. Just gets a little more passenger traffic.
So, if I could give some background information, y'all, I'm sure the mayor knows, I'll talk to him about it, but there's only 4 counties in Kentucky that does not have a public pavilion for farmers market. Harrison County is one of the 4. So, luckily, Warren Beeler's, his job in the Evans and Corval, the Sure administration is sending out the back money, which is where this money comes from. And, like Mayor said, they will manage it, up to $250,000, half of it. Good news is Warren thought we wouldn't have any problem at all with it. He checked with everything. He would help us. If we need to do anything he would do, he will, but it shouldn't be a problem as far as get the grant. There are some questions though, from what we found out, the farmer's market has to take priority, which means Saturday mornings and Wednesday mornings will be reserved for the farmer's market. So that would be for that. He also indicated that they'll probably do tabs on it for about 5 years to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do with the money. The other, and I'm not sure about this one there, how about what's going to happen is, for the other days, is tourism gonna be in charge of it? Is the county okay with the?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, we haven't gotten that far yet. I know this year with using City Hall parking lot, all the paperwork and coordination, everything, was taken by Whitney, in the ACS office. I'm not sure if they can be willing to continue that, but something, it's what we take care of tourism or.
That's just what the non-farm market days.
Yes.
That was kind of. And the other thing I assume too, Jim's made a good point to me was, we're both going to be on the deal, I assume. So we need to have a lot of agreements to, what happens if the county decides they no longer want to do it, or we no longer want to do it. What are the issues going to be on that? So it just needs to be an agreement with the counties, down the road, this changes, this is what's going to happen. The county has a right to buy it from us, or vice versa. Whatever parts of the group, but since the co-ownership is some more hoops, I think we need to jump through the early we could get to.
Do we have other sort of projects with the county?
We do not, as far as I know, but I would expect in the future that we would.
I'm not opposed to it, I just think there's a lot of questions I have as to how this will work, who will be in charge of it, who's gonna make the decisions, how much input are we gonna have from this point forward, the legal part of, like, mentioned any of, the land building, those are discussions I have. I'm sure we've already checked on utilities.
There are utilities on the property.
On the property. Buildings over there, do not.
How do we pay for it? I'm not opposed to farmer's market at all. I'm opposed to who we're buying it from, and I don't care to go on the record and tell you that. Everybody knows, it's been on the record. It's cost us thousands of dollars. So,
Sometimes, Bill, we need to take our heart off our sleeve and do what's best for.
well, you take your heart off your sleeve.
I'm not
But
doing anything
again,
on mine.
I'm not,
I'm on the up and up, say what you want to say.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm straight up, everybody knows, everybody on this council knows, everybody in the public knows, but I just can't give you the benefit of the doubt for me, my sake, but I'm just one person. So everybody can read into it or take it how they want to. But, like I said, I think there's other places that we could probably avenue for and
Tell me more.
get. I
In
mean,
the city.
just gotta go out here and look. I don't oppose being in the parking lot there.
Yeah, have we went out and looked several times?
I mean, it's just my opinion. Y'all can do what you want, but I know how I am and how I feel, so.
Any more questions? Questions like yours, Gina, are valid questions. I don't think all of those have been answered yet. Those are things that we can go through. I can say that Judge Anderson is willing to do whatever it takes to get.
One other thing too, Mayor, we talked about using our own people for some stuff. I know that the judge says something he could haul the block or the line.
Great.
Does West have the guys and equipment that comes up far in, or?
Did the property across the street sell for $300,000 then?
315.
10 acres?
No. Well,
Yeah, there was 10 acres.
if you include a 6-acre cemetery.
That's cool.
Okay, let's say full. Say full.
I really understand what it's done. It is, but at the same time,
And it didn't have utilities on it. It did not have utilities on it.
and my opinion is to, it's what's best for the city. But I understand what it's done. I mean, it's not just, it's a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort that's going to be lost. But that's my position.
do know, Billy, I pulled a list of several properties that we looked at. Now, to say that we approach every person that's on the list as an opportunity, no. Some people were approached, we returned it. And I know I wasn't part of the meeting when this was purchased, and I guess my only thing is I feel a little
I wasn't part of it.
rushed and left out, but I know sometimes opportunities come and you have to act on them so you don't lose that opportunity. And I just want to make sure that we are looking at all angles and looked at everything we can look at before we agree to this. And I agree with you that it is a little, because of the salary is, but
But we didn't buy it, the county.
We haven't bought anything yet.
I'm just saying that I see all the sides of this. So, or from my point of view, I see the sides.
I think they bought it with the intent that we were gonna buy it.
But, I don't know of another piece of ground with the visibility and the access and the potential that it could be. So,
I will say, sort of mayor felt a little bit rushed to the situation.
Well, like I said, when you have a man walk up between you and who you're negotiating with and offering $25,000 more than we give for that property, obviously, you know, you have to make a decision. And, I don't know what else to say about it. I think it's the right thing to do for the community, and that's what I will always do, regardless of my feelings.
I
I'm
do
on
think.
record with saying that.
I don't think the city parking, the city hall parking lot needs to be our long-term goal. But
I do like the partnership of things with county and city. I do like that part. And it defrays the cost. If we get tourism involved too, it's going to attract people, it's going to allow tourism to be another road.
There's no reason that the city and the county can't work together on a lot of issues.
and I agree, I'm just a little,
We should.
I want to make sure we got everything covered as far as how it will go going forward. Because anytime you have a partner or anything, you need to have it spelled out.
I understand.
Going forward, when there are purchases being considered and deals being considered, I would like to see the council more included instead of basically showing up to a meeting to vote on a done deal.
Would
I
you be
would
willing to
like-
leave school at 11 o'clock in the morning?
I
to
have personal
negotiate
days that I
something?
can take, Mayor, and school is out for the summer, and I am
Next
here.
property comes up for sale, I will let you do the negotiation.
I think that's a bit uncalled for. I would like for us to work together.
That seems to be an issue right now. Yes.
I don't have a problem with the mayor negotiating. Our previous mayor negotiated things, and
It's not that.
I do like the collaboration between the city and the county, and that should have been happening a long time ago. So I'm glad to see us moving forward that way.
All departments.
Yes, I agree.
Anyone else have any questions or concerns about this?
I agree with what everybody else is saying, I just think that everything needs to be in writing of what's going to be done, and who's going to pay for it, and so on. Just like we paid half on this lot, on this drain. Who's going to pay $2 million to build a building in the department? And would that be split between us and the county?
That would be
Up to
$2
you.
million.
city's gonna be taking care of bathrooms and everything out there, pavement, everything.
I mean, will it fall under parks and recreation? I mean, there's just a lot of questions as far as going forward. What, you know, yes, so. And I guess the vote on this, to say yes or no, how we need some answers to how it might be going forward, because that might determine whether I want to vote yes or no. You know, if I want to have to pay this, and this going forward. And there's, I think everybody wants the pavilion. I mean, everybody thinks we need a farmer's market. I just need more answers to my questions going forward. I have more information before I want to say yes or no. And if they've already purchased the land, can we have a little time to answer something, get maybe an idea of how we're going to proceed before we vote on this?
We can have all the time we want.
I mean, you know what I'm
It's been
saying, because
purchased.
if it's been purchased, and we're not gonna start on this next week, then can we have some time to discuss this and think about where it's going and how it's gonna work, and maybe write down some questions and some ideas, and is that a possibility, and give everybody time
That's fine.
to talk, is that okay? Because like I said, I think.
I don't think the county judge has any intention of bending this over.
No, I don't think so either. I'm not insinuating, I think Kevin would do anything to us at all, but the business person in me kind of just needs an idea of how this is gonna work.
So I'm taking motion at this time to table this matter. Motion by two, second.
Second.
Second by Terry, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, let's move on to the next item, first reading of fiscal year 22-23 budget.
That'd be me. Sorry. An ordinance amending the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky annual budget for the fiscal year July 1, 2022 through June 30, 2023 by estimating revenues, resources, and appropriating funds for the operation of city government. Whereas the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky has heretofore adopted its budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2022 and ending June 30, 2023 by ordinance enacted June 23, 2022, and whereas it is necessary to amend the said budget ordinance in order to more accurately reflect the revenues and expenditures of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky in certain budget categories. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky as follows, that sections 1 and 2 of the herein above described budget ordinance are amended to read as follows, with deleted portions being indicated by a single line drawn through them and added portions being indicated by a solid line drawn beneath them. Projected cash at June 30, 2022, general fund, $9,990,575 amends to $11,327,469. Utility fund from $11,506,545 to $11,382,916. Tourism fund, $1,391,587 to $1,774,105. Net profit returns amends from $480,000 to $665,000. Occupational taxes, $2,675,000 to $2,929,000. Property taxes, $761,500 to $795,600. Insurance license taxes from $980,000 to $1,052,000. Franchise taxes, $335,000 to $371,000. ABC application and regulatory fees, $250,500 to $261,200. Other licenses, $950 to $700. Restaurant taxes, $800,000 to $900,000 in the general fund, $800,000 to $900,000 in the tourism fund. Transfer of restaurant taxes, general fund, at -$800,000 to -$900,000. Hotel taxes, general fund, $9,000, stays the same at $9,000. Tourism fund stays the same at $9,000. Transfer of hotel taxes, general fund stays the same at -$9,000. Tourism fund stays the same at $9,000. Mineral severance income, general fund, $19,400 to $18,625. Rental income from $60,750 to $60,600. Other revenue, $105,867 to $141,197. Interest income from 20,020 to 20,025. Sale of property from 0 to 54,000. Grant income, general fund from 56,000 to 351,216. Tourism fund from 1,550 to 27,413. General fund HB 413 base court revenue, 11,000 to 10,000. Incentive pay, 84,000 to 82,900. IDC contribution stays the same at 80,000. Volunteer fire runs from 2,000 to 500. Grayson County fire dues from 136,000 to 145,500. State aid fire department from 11,000 to 11,500. Planning and zoning permits from 4,500 to 5,750. Municipal road aid stays the same at 144,000. Garbage pickup fees from 1,450,000 to 1,500,000. Solid waste dumping fees, 775,000 to 995,000. Recycling fees stays the same at 5,000. Animal shelter, animal control income changes from 96,250 to 85,350. Parks income, 229,100 to 8,785. Recreational income, 81,500 to 104,045. The utility fund, water sales, 2,190,550 to 2,256,150. Sewer sales, 1,820,300 to 1,888,150. Gas sales, 3,968,100 to 3,444,250. Grant income from 1,562,500 to 1,457,575. Tourism fund, tourism other income from 7,000 to 11,610. Tourism aquatic center revenue from 194,500 to 229,500. Total current year revenue, general fund from 8,854,337 to 9,898,493. Utility fund, 9,541,450 to 9,046,125. Tourism fund from 1,012,050 to 1,177,523. Total revenue and carry forward, general fund 18,844,912 to 21,225,962. Utility fund 21,047,995 to 20,429,041. Tourism fund 2,403,637 to 2,951,628. Expenditures in the general fund, general and admin, 3,044,702 to 2,268,825. Alcohol beverage control, 365,800 to 368,550. Industrial development, 130,550 to 135,550. Police department, 1,890,850 to 1,897,965. Fire department, 949,225 to 943,525. Planning and zoning, 187,000 to 162,650. Public Works Department, 3,499,000 to 3,238,750. Animal Shelter, Animal Control, 443,000 to 436,325. Parks and Recreation, 1,012,900 to 835,635. And the Utility Fund, Water, 3,121,785 to 3,368,700. Sewer, 2,218,400 to 2,284,750. Gas, 3,544,225 to 3,050,875. Capital improvements, 2,501,200 to 1,537,850. And the Tourism Fund, tourism, 693,141 to 619,329. Tourism Aquatic Center, 646,350 to 670,450. Total current year expenses, general fund, 11,523,027 to 10,287,775. Utility fund, 11,385,610 to 10,242,175. Tourism fund, 1,339,491 to 1,289,779. Current year net income or loss, general fund, loss of 2,668,690, a loss of 389,282. Utility fund, loss of $1,844,160 to a loss of $1,196,050. Tourism fund, loss of $327,441 to a loss of $112,256. Adjustment for non-cash budget items, depreciation, utility fund, $1,425,000 to $1,481,000. Projected ending cash balance with carry forward, general fund, $7,321,885 to $10,938,187. Utility fund, $11,087,385 to $11,667,866. Tourism fund, $1,064,146 to $1,661,849. That's it. Anybody got any questions on me?
On that one. Could you go back?
Start over, you didn't hear that, did you?
Okay. Next, on the agenda is the mayor's budget message. I'm sure that you guys there, I'm sure you got a copy of it. Your council members, presenting you our proposed budget for 2023-2024. The budget committee began the meeting in April to initiate the process of creating a sound and responsible budget for the coming year. I want to offer special thanks to Sabrina Whitaker and the budget committee for their tireless efforts in directing our city on a path to fiscal responsibility. Our aim is to be financially sound for the present, as well as look at the future and the opportunities awaiting the city of Leitchfield. One of the roles of mayor is to present a fiscally responsible budget for the new fiscal year. Again, I would like to thank our budget committee, consisting of Gina Carnes, Clayton Miller, and Jennifer Tress, and our finance officer, Sabrina Whitaker. These individuals work together and made a daunting task seem easy. As we continue to seek financially sound initiatives for our residents, one of the things we accomplished this year was to freeze garbage rates. Sabrina also updated some of our interest-bearing accounts in order to take advantage of higher interest rates. Some items of note in the new budget include addition of one full-time employee for the Leitchfield Fire Department. Police Department will purchase 3 new cruisers indicated as needed by our yearly assessment in order to ensure that they have the resources needed to provide service and protection to our city. We are starting the process of enlarging our transfer stations. We are seeing a surge in business at the transfer station. A larger facility will ensure the safety of our employees and the capacity needed for our residents. We are actively searching for grant opportunities that will have a positive impact on the city. Additional funding will be included for each department, which includes turnout gear for the fire department, new camera/security system, the animal shelter, and other equipment needed in the daily operation of the city. As we move towards 2024, the future looks promising for our city. With the addition of the blue oil plant in the Hamilton, all indications point to significant growth for our community. We believe this budget will put us in a position to take advantage of all opportunities presented to us. As mayor, I'm proud to say I work with a great and forward-thinking city council and hard-working, dedicated employees who strive daily to provide outstanding service to the residents of Leitchfield. Mr. Carter, there we go. Regulatory license fee will be 60% for ordinance.
Yeah, I got the ordinance here, we did the first reading on that, is that okay? Okay. Y'all just listen to me again. An ordinance establishing the regulatory license fee for the sale of alcoholic beverages in the city of Leitchfield, whereas the city of Leitchfield, Kentucky, hereinafter city, is authorized to impose a regulatory license fee on the sale of alcohol beverages in each establishment therein licensed to sell alcoholic beverages pursuant to the KRS 243.075 in the city of Leitchfield ordinance number 218-16, section 20, and ordinance number 218-17, section 1, article 5, and whereas the city has reviewed the regulatory license fee revenues from the prior fiscal year as well as expenditures related to the additional policing, regulatory, and administrative expenses related to the sale of alcohol beverages in the city, the with a copy of the income statement being attached hereto and incorporated herein by reference. And whereas the city finds the current regulatory license fees are reasonably estimated to somewhat reimburse the city for additional policing, regulatory, and administrative expenses related to the sale of alcoholic beverages in the city. Now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky as follows. Section 1, the regulatory license fee shall be 6% of gross sales of all alcoholic beverages sold by retail sales of packaged distilled spirits and wine, and by retail sales of packaged malt beverages. Section 2, if any section, subsection, paragraph, sentence, clause, phrase, or portion of this ordinance is for any reason declared illegal, unconstitutional, or otherwise invalid, this declaration shall not affect the remaining portions hereof. Section 3, if any provision of this ordinance is in conflict with provisions of existing ordinance or laws, it is the intent of the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky, that the provisions of this ordinance shall govern, and such provisions in existing ordinance or laws in conflict herewith are hereby rescinded. This ordinance is effective upon final reading and publication. It's not passed yet, so I'll read that.
Anyone have any questions for Sabrina? First reading of the ordinance. Next up is first reading of fiscal year 23-24 proposed ordinance.
Okay. An ordinance adopting the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky annual budget for the fiscal year July 1, 2023 through June 30, 2024 by estimating revenues and resources and appropriating funds for the operation of city government. Whereas an annual budget proposal and message have been prepared and delivered to the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2023 and ending June 30, 2024 by the mayor of the city. And whereas the City Council has reviewed the said budget proposal and budget message and made all modifications which were deemed appropriate. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky as follows, that the annual budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2023 and ending June 30, 2024 is hereby adopted as follows. Projected cash at June 30, 2023. General fund, $10,938,187. Utility fund, $11,667,866. Tourism fund, $1,661,849. Net profit return, $665,000. Occupational taxes, $2,929,000. Property taxes, $795,600. Insurance license taxes, $1,052,000. Franchise taxes, $371,000. ADC application of regulatory fees, $261,000. Other licenses, $700. Restaurant taxes, general fund, $900,000. Tourism fund, $900,000. Transfer of restaurant taxes, general fund, -$900,000. Hotel taxes, general fund, $9,000. Tourism fund, $9,000. Transfer of hotel taxes, general fund, -$9,000. Mineral severance income, general fund, $18,625. Rental income, $60,650. Other revenue, $114,442. Interest income, $16,025. Sale of property, $10,000. Grant income, $804,300. Tourism fund, $1,550. HB Port 13, base port revenue, general fund, $10,000. Incentive pay, $97,200. IDC contributions, $80,000. Volunteer fire runs, $1,000. Grayson County fire dues, $145,500. State aid fire department, $11,500. Planning and zoning permits, $4,500. Municipal road aid, $140,980. Garbage pickup fees, $1,500,000. Solid waste dumping fees, $995,000. Recycling fees, $5,000. Animal shelter, animal control revenue, $91,250. Parks and recreational income, $10,119,125. Water sales, $2,427,050. In the utility fund, sewer sales, utility fund, $1,862,550. Gas sales, utility fund, $3,692,400. Grant income in the utility fund, $661,200. Tourism other income in the tourism fund, $12,300. Tourism aquatic center revenue, $229,500. Total current year revenue, general fund, $20,299,397. Utility fund, $8,643,200. Tourism fund, $1,152,350. Total revenue and carry forward, general fund, $31,237,584. Utility fund, $20,311,066. Tourism fund, $2,814,199. Expenditures, the general fund, general and admin, $3,337,200. Alcohol beverage control, $428,505. Industrial development, $133,300. Police department, $2,136,970. Fire department, $933,230. Planning and zoning, $236,450. Public works, $3,765,240. Animal shelter, animal control, $435,810. Parks and recreational, $11,078,635. The utility fund, water, $3,408,050. Sewer, $2,445,750. Gas, $2,930,875. Capital improvements, $2,724,900. The tourism fund, tourism, $1,028,429. Tourism aquatic center, $797,650. Total current year expenses, general fund, $22,485,340. Utility fund, $11,509,575. Tourism fund, $1,826,079. Total current year income or loss, general fund, loss of $2,185,943. Utility fund, loss of $2,866,375. Tourism fund, loss of $673,729. Adjustment for non-cash depreciation, budget items. Utility fund, $1,485,000. Projected ending cash balance with carry forward. General fund, $8,752,244. Utility fund, $10,286,491. Tourism fund, $988,120.
Any order ready?
I hope not.
Sabrina, I have one question.
Yes.
On page 8 of our 63-page document, it said $150,000 for grant for farmers market split, 50/50 with county, $250,000 grant expected for improvement to farmers market property. So we already have the money in the budget for the purchase.
Yes, that was that email that I sent out with the new one. It did get added in there, that was added in, so that if it is approved to go ahead and sign the contract and go in with the county, that it is in the budget. So if that's not approved, that will come out. Now that grant, you'll see also revenue in there for the grant income and the expense, so that they'll kind of offset each other for the improvements on the farmer's market.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions for Sabrina?
I tried quite a few questions for Sabrina. Actually, I don't, but I do want to thank you. You guys had no idea how hard she worked on this. She was outstanding. Every time I'd ask for something, the next morning, it was all laid out. And this is, she was just great to work with. And I really appreciate it. It made our job a whole lot easier. And the other thing I think we may want to consider in the future, getting more involvement with other city council members. I know I burned up one city council member's phone asking questions about the budget. And I appreciate the support I got from, and even former city council members. But I thought the idea of some of the city council members that were on the committee sitting in was great. I think we need to do that in the future. Because everybody has a little bit of expertise that really helps when you get all together. So I think that's something in the future we may want to look at. But everybody put in a lot of hours on this, and it's nice to meet Sabrina did.
Appreciate y'all.
I think appreciate what you do.
And I'd like to say thanks to Lori, because she was at the meetings and worked really hard. And the department meetings, this was my first time sitting on the budget committee, and I didn't realize how much work that each department head had to do in preparation for us. It was my part was easy, it was all Sabrina. Oh, I